Hey guys, hope everybody's doing good. Got a little video for y'all today, and we got a little bit of a drive ahead of us. It's about 45 minutes away, but I have a maintenance to go do at one of our farther away clients. But I wanted to bring y'all along. It's going to be vacant, so I'll be able to kind of film the majority of it. So I want y'all to just stick around and see what we find, and see what we got to do. Thanks for watching, guys. Here it comes. Alright guys, so we are here at the residence, and it is vacant, and there's our outdoor unit, and we're going to be doing a maintenance on it. Relatively new system. I think it's only a couple years old, so shouldn't be nothing wrong with it. We're going to give it a good check and see how it's doing, so y'all stay with me. Alright guys, here's our thermostat. We got it on heat. I'm gonna bump it up so it will turn on. All right, we can head outside now and start checking. Filter looks pretty clean. Doesn't look too old. First things first, let's check the pressures on it. little bit. So I just turned it on. Let's pop our cover open. Check a few things with that. Our meter out, we'll check the amp draws. Condenser fan motor pulling 1.3. It is rated for okay, rated for 1.5, so that's good. Let's check our compressor. Compressor pulling 6.2, and we have a rating of 13, so that's good. Let's check our controls voltages. Start with a high voltage. Got 241, that's good. .26 on our main low voltage controls. Make sure all these wire nuts are tight. Alright, refrigerant levels are starting to look good. I'll let it keep running for a little bit and see how that ends up. Another technician we just had out here, guys, changed this condenser motor. I forgot to mention that. Basically, it was it gotten really loud when it shut down and stuff, so it was starting to fail. So he come out and put a new, I think he just went and got the factory replacement condenser motor, so it seems to be running well. Yeah, as far as I know, this guy's been happy with his system. It's been a good running system, so we're glad to hear that. Alright guys, refrigerant levels looking good, or they look good. I got my fan wire pulled. I'm just checking defrost now, and checking defrost. I'll check the contactor, check over these connections, and about finish up out here. So we'll see what this defrost does, make sure it's good, and alright, so I got the coil cold enough to click over. So let's make sure it comes back on and defrost. I know my sensor's good, and I know my board's good. And there we go. Alright guys, all I got left to check out here is my contactor, which I'm unplugging now, my low voltage leads. So I got my meter set to ohms here. Get here so y'all can see it. I'm just going to go to each side. I got 18.8 ohms across this contactor coil. It is good. If you see anything down under 10, you know it's weak. Around 10 or under. And then a lot of times if you see one down around 1, it's usually blowing the fuse because of a direct short. For those who needed to know that. So that's my tip for the day there for the beginners. Had a home out of contactor. There you go. Always trying to help. Alright, I'm just gonna go over these connections real quick. Everything is feeling good. Oh, check my capacitor. I almost forgot. Almost forgot to do that. Check Mr. Cap. So yes, one more thing. Check the capacitor. Alright, let's do that and then we'll be done out here. Alright. Got my meter set to microfarads. We'll check the fan side first. So common to fan, 4.9, common to hermetic, 35.8, and it is a 35. So we are looking good there. So I'll put our leads back on. Yellow wire hermetic. Brown wire fan. Okay. Alright guys, I'm gonna move on to the air handler. Y'all stay tuned. Alright guys, I'm heading under here into this crawl space. Spider webs right away. Well, at least it's right there. That's good. I need something. I need a stick or something to. Wow, that is some big egg sacs right there. I don't know about y'all, but I hate getting these things in my face. It's the worst. Alright, let's get in there. Alright guys, we are under here. Here's our air handler. And it is not the best installed. This line set's kind of boogity. Kind of in my way, but come on. I got these screws extra tight. Okay. Looks fairly clean. I don't think we have a disconnect in here, do we? If we do, it's around back. Dang it. I'm about to crawl around there and see if I can find it. Alright guys, so I had to crawl all the way back around the air handler and over 2 pieces of flex to get to the disconnect, which is not very convenient, not very efficient, but hey, at least there's a disconnect under here. Or a lot of times there won't even be one at the air handler, which is a crying shame. There should always be one. But I'm just gonna make sure we have no power before I start touching anything. And we're dead. Alright, so the first thing I'm gonna do is try to check this blower cap, which is way back here. In the back of the blower housing. Stay on there. Alright, set it to microfarads. And we are reading 10.0, and it is a 10 microfarad capacitor, so we are good there. I'll put it back together. All right, now I can move on to checking my wire connections and make sure we're good there. Everything seems to be good. Good there, good, 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 good. Good. Good, 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 good. Good, good. All right, I'm gonna ohm out the contactor for the heat kit, and then we can put the power back to it, guys, and check my heat strips, check my blower, and be about good to go. So I'm gonna unhook my low voltage leads. Oh man, so tight. And set my meter to ohms like outside. Reading 11.2. So that is weak. I like it to be up around 17, 18 like you saw outside. But as long as it don't buzz when I fire it up, probably just gonna leave it. Just let the homeowner know, but probably just gonna leave it for this time, as long as it don't buzz. And just make them aware that eventually it'll have to be replaced, or you know, sooner or later it will short. So all right, get these leads back on here. Alright guys, I'm gonna go get my power back on. We'll fire it up, test it. Alright, 10 kW heat kit, 42.9 amps, that's good. Looking good there. Let's see. Blower motor pulling 2.4. The door off. That's good. Everything looking good so far, guys. Heat strips running well.